selection na to, i-derive natin yung equation ng location ng highest point sa isang summit curve. So ito yung figure natin. So ito yung curve natin, no, which is defined by the equation y equals kx squared. Yan yung general na equation ng isang parabolic curve. Tapos, yun, meron tayong yung usual na components ng parabolic curve natin. Meron tayong PC, point of curvature. Tapos, meron tayong PT. This yung dalawang grades, no, ng backward and forward tangent. We have G1 and G2. So, ito yung PI natin dito, no. So, point of intersection ng dalawang tangent. And then, kung napapansin nyo, meron tayong ginawang ordered pairs dito. No? Yung PC is X1 and Y1. Tapos, yung PT naman ay X2, Y2. Tapos dito nakalagay sa HP natin, which is the highest point, no? So 0, 0. Kasi nga yung highest point, yan yung saan yung slope ng curve natin, yung slope ng parabolic curve natin is 0. So ginawa natin, meron tayong nilagay dito na straight line which represents na yung slope dyan at that particular point, kasi nga highest point siya is 0. Therefore yung dy over dx natin dyan, which is the derivative, is equivalent to 0, yung derivative ng parabolic curve natin. So, other components of the figure natin, meron tayong S1, which essentially, yan yung hinahanap natin, no? Yung distance of the highest point from PC, which is yung location na yan, no? Location na yan ng highest point natin from PC. Tapos sa kabila naman, we have L minus 1 kasi yung total na distance from PC to PT is equivalent to L. By the way, this is for symmetrical na parabolic curve. Dito tayo sa solution natin. No? So ito yung again, no? Ito yung general na equation ng isang parabolic curve, y equals kx squared. Kapag kinuha natin yung first derivative niyan, that's dy over dx. Makukuha natin yung equation ng slope niya, no? Which is just equivalent to yung derivative ng kx squared is just 2kx. Ngayon, ang gusto nating hanapin is yung equation ng S1. Pag galing ka dito sa HP, which is 0, 0, tapos papunta ka dun sa kaliwa, which is at point x1, y1, ang makukuha mo na slope at that particular point at PC is G1. Yun yung slope niya, no? At that particular point. So, therefore, yung dy over dx niya at this point is G1. So, ilalagay na lang natin dito, no? Lagyan natin ng drawing that the dy over dx at that particular point equals G1. At any point dito sa parabola natin, kapag nilagyan natin ng isang tangent, yun na yung magre-represent ng slope niya. Yung equation ng tangent, ng line na yun na nakatangent dun sa parabolic curve. In the case naman of PT, which is L minus 1, yung distance niya from HP, yung ordered pair or yung location niya is X2, Y2, yung slope naman at this particular point, dito, no? Yung slope dyan, dy over dx dyan, is just equivalent to G2. Kapag i-consider natin yung point at PC, which is at x equals S1, kasi galing nga dito yung origin natin, no? 0, 0. So, pag papunta ka dun sa kaliwa, that's x equals S1. No? Therefore, we have dy over dx is equivalent to 2k S1. At alam natin na distance S1 from HP or from the 0, 0, yung slope natin dyan is equivalent to G1. No? So, pwede natin sabihin na this is G1, which is equivalent to 2k S1. No? Similarly, dito naman sa kabilang side, so we have at x equals L minus S1, we have dy over dx is equivalent to 2k. We have L minus S1. No? Therefore, ang slope natin dyan at that particular point, dito sa point na yan, no? At distance L minus S1 is G2. That's equivalent to 2k L minus S1. Ngayon, meron na tayong dalawang equations, no? Tapos, ang dami nating variables, no? Meron K, meron G1, G2, pero usually given naman yung G1 tsaka G2 dito, no? So, hinahanap natin dito is S1. Ngayon, hahanap tayo ng procedure, no? Saan may eliminate natin yung K kasi hindi naman natin siya kailangan, tsaka wala din tayong data on K. So, i-divide natin yung G1 and G2 para ma-eliminate natin si K, no? So, dividing G1 and G2, i-divide din natin yung mga equivalent na equations niya, no? So, we have 2K, S1, divided by 2K, we have L minus S1. And, makakancel natin dito, no? Si 2. And, of course, yung K. Matitira na lang dito is we have G1, G2, S1, L minus S1. Tapos yun, didistribute natin. So we have G1 L minus S1. Lilipat lang natin sa kabila, no? Tapos lipat din natin yung isa sa kabila. We have equals G2 S1. Distribute lang natin yung first na equation natin dito sa left side. So meron tayong G1 L1 minus G1 S1 is equivalent to G2 S1. Tapos, pagsamahin natin yung merong dalawang S1 dyan. So, we have G1 L1 is equivalent to G1 S1 plus G2 S1. Okay? So, we have G1 L1 is equivalent to G1 plus G2 times S1. Therefore, meron na tayong equation for S1 which is equivalent to G1 L1 over G1 plus G2 is equivalent to S1. But since yung G2 natin is yung forward tangent natin is kapag summit curve, no, is designated as negative, no, kasi yung direction niya is pababa. So, magiging minus yung G2 natin. So, therefore, yung final equation natin for S1 or the location of the highest point from PC ay magiging G1 L1 divided by G1 minus G2. Okay? So, ito na yung ngayon yung final na form ng equation natin for S1 or the location again, no, of the highest point from PC. G1, L1, G1 minus G2. So, gagawan din natin ng separate na video yung pag-derive nung kabila, no, from PT. Tsaka pag sag curve naman kung saan negative naman yung G1 and positive yung G2. So, I think yun na yun para sa sample problem na to. No? Medyo pare-pare lang din naman yung approach nung pag-derive ng S2. No? Kapag, yun nga, kapag yung measurement naman ng highest point is from PT. Okay? So, yun na yun yung derivation natin for the location of the highest point, no? Or S1 from PC. So, thank you again for watching. I see you sa mga next na mga lectures natin dito sa channel. Thank you.